This rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations. This could be a podcast.
It could be.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it.
We're anyone.
Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Chris Harvey and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Yes, we dare you. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. I'm Paul, that's Drew. This is a show where we talk about things from last week and things from next week. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us. I forgot to get that up here, didn't I? I wonder if anyone's been trying to call us.
Oh my God, there's so many YouTube tabs open.
Google, it's a Google number, right?
Google,
right, guys?
Yeah, it's a Google number, of course.
Okay, so you can give us a call or text us at 913-735-0060. We dare you. And as you know, we broadcast every Thursday night at 7 p.m. or until Tom Petty's done with this song. we transition in. We don't cut things off.
Too soon.
And you're probably listening to us at kctk.radio12345.com or the Listen to My Radio app, which is working because we checked it out, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. But you can watch all the live action on YouTube a little bit later. Except it's not live at that time. But it is recorded, but you can see that. Also, this is a Paulcast. We broadcast to you. We do YouTube, but we also do a podcast that you can check out on iTunes and Google Play. And that's why we're different from other shows around here. We do all of this stuff. Hello, Drew!
What's going on, everybody? This is the Droosh, a.k.a. the Puss Town, a.k.a. Gumshoe. How you doing?
Yeah. Absolutely. It doesn't make sense. It never makes sense.
That's the point.
I never understand it. But you confuse me. And how's everything going?
Going all right. It's been a weird week. It
has been a weird week, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm sinking into a slow depression.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep, just like quicksand.
Welcome to high school.
Wow.
Welcome to high school.
Welcome to high school.
Welcome to high school.
Well, I hope you cheer up. I hope this show cheers you up. We didn't have
it does make me cheer up.
We didn't have a very cheery show last time either.
Nope.
No, we just talked about some pretty sad topics.
Yeah, it was a sad week.
But let me also welcome to the show our friend Jack.
What's
Hi, Jack.
up?
Hey, everybody.
Jack, up in your food.
Jack, we because of the board and everything, we moved you to third mic. Did you know that?
Yes, I've been promoted. I'm no longer just an intern. I'm an actual employee now.
No, you never were an intern.
Never mind. I am.
That's okay.
Okay, you know? Yeah.
And as always...
Potato, you know?
How's everybody doing and everything?
Okay.
What's up,
Thank you.
Kermit?
Yeah,
Hey,
no one cares about him, but I do. I care about him.
I care about him.
And that's what's important. So, we have lots of things we're going to talk about. We're going to do some of our famous, very famous segments. Are you excited about this?
I'm always excited. Look at my face. Look how excited I am.
We're going to review some commercials that really drive me up the wall.
Absolutely.
We're going to look at some superhero shows because we're experts at that stuff.
You know what? I would like to say that I may be a genius at that.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
It's quite a statement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a statement.
Oh, it's a statement,
It's a statement, all right.
All right.
We'll have a listener request song, as we always do. We have the new feature, which is really kind of taken over really pop culture, social media, and that's the stand-up joke of the week. People are pretty excited by it. And I loved listening. I listened to the show after, we recorded it last week, and I listened to it later. And I have on recording that both you guys like my stand-up routines. So
I do. I did like your stand-up routine.
See, so there's two people who enjoy it, and I greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
Well,
big fan.
I don't know about big fan. I don't know about I'm a big fan. I'm just a fan.
Well,
You know?
the most popular thing that we do, as always, is news from the Droosh.
Well,
This is what it's all about, folks. This is why you listen.
Gentlemen.
Here he is, the Droosh.
gentlemen, I just feel like I have stepped into a parallel dimension.
Really?
There will no longer be Boy Scouts. There will be just Scouts. Girls will now be entered into the Boy Scouts. Now, I'm not against this. I just dislike it. I can't really put my finger on why.
I completely
Explain to
agree,
me-
especially with both of us being Eagle Scouts
Yeah.
and going through the whole entire process. This really is heavy on us.
I completely
The
agree
kids are
that
happy with it. Can you tell the story?
So what's,
so
a
someone
year
didn't
from now,
hear.
so a year from now, girls will be allowed to join Boy Scouts. They will be each entered into their own dens,
Okay.
Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Which I think is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Because if that's the case, then why even mix them together?
Okay.
Wait,
Now-
wait.
no, wait,
So
time
they're not merged together. There's
They
completely
are, but
separate
they
parts.
aren't. They can also covet. They can also get the Eagle Scout. Girls are allowed to get the Eagle Scout.
So it's just like more advanced adventure scouts.
Exactly. Here's my thing. If Girl Scouts wanted to teach girls how to survive in the wilderness, which I think they should have had that criteria from the first place instead of selling cookies.
Do you two guys think you could survive in the wilderness?
I
you both
could.
are Eagle
I
Scouts.
could.
I am not.
I could.
I could. The only thing I have a problem with is for some reason I suck at lighting fires.
Well,
If
I
I
always
could,
sucked at lighting
if I
a fire.
could, some,
I
if I could,
question you guys being able to survive in civilization. I don't
you.
think you could survive.
I could probably survive more in the woods than I could
Yeah.
in civilization.
You could, Jack?
yeah. Okay. Actually, I could survive if I would say at least had a pocket knife on me, or a couple matches.
long as I had some
Either
flint and
matches.
steel, we're cool.
I would either
Get
want
a pocket
matches
knife in the
or a pocket knife.
you're on the plane. It goes down. It crashes.
I always have a knife on me, so there's no,
No,
way
you
that
don't.
would happen.
No,
Not
you
on
don't.
there- not on an airplane.
you
Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right on that one. So what you do is you get a shard of metal from the airplane, right? Sharpen it
Oh,
down, and then you
my
have yourself
goodness.
no.
Boom,
Okay,
boom.
make
Let's go
your
back
own.
to this.
Boom. Look
Boom,
at that.
boom.
Boom. What's up?
What the Boy Scouts of America have decided, and they all love Trump too. But they have decided that they're letting little girls become Cub Scouts at the very beginning there, or
Next year they can try out and be Cub Scouts.
wow.
Oh, so girls,
It's also Boy Scouts as well.
do they have to start at Cub Scouts?
I don't know that further into it.
Okay.
That's just
So it's all just.
it's all gonna build. It's all gonna evolve as it goes along.
But you were saying that when they start out as Cub Scouts, they'll be in different
dens, one gender dens.
That's
If that's the case, then what's the point?
yeah. They should just be focusing
Just
on
take the
making Girl Scouts better.
Yeah, that's
Because
exactly
my
right.
advisor, my trusted advisor, thinks that it's more of become like Girl Scouts is more of just become core of side of like a business type of
Yeah,
thing.
because of the cookies.
'Cause of the cookies.
Because cookies.
So using the little girls as
And I completely agree that
flavor
needs
or
to
something.
change. I feel like like Boy Scouts sell popcorn, and that's fine. But the Girl Scouts could also sell cookies and stuff like that. But at the same time, learning what the Boy Scouts are learning, and I feel like if that's the case, just improve Girl Scouts. What's the point
Yeah,
of even putting them in the same thing if they're going to be in two different categories?
And just something that kind of irks me is that people are saying that it's probably like it's discriminatory to
Yeah.
not, but it's not discriminatory if boy is literally in the name.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is, and I also don't feel comfortable having my daughter, if I had a daughter, to go down to Boy Scout camp.
And just because it was made before women had the right to vote, like more than 100 years ago, doesn't mean it's a bad rule. Doesn't
No.
mean it's.
What do you think, Paul? You have two daughters.
Well,
I can show you a
I just want to mention that Gilly just walked in the room. And I couldn't find her song.
Tell me, friends, when you've last seen a dog as useless as
We are trying to have a conversation
We
here.
were talking about girls and Boy Scouts.
Show you his paws.
This is about Pug.
Never mind, I can't touch them. He moves away when I
be
rub
over soon.
them. Yeah, he thinks he's better than me. A standard dog. A pudgy, flabby, massive.
Okay, anyway.
Anyways,
So anyway, Gilly came in. I tried to get her on the air, but she left quickly. You guys were complaining about it being the year 2017.
Yeah, I was. I was
that's a
actually complaining
Explain
about.
to me a little bit. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
What is it that you did in the Boy Scout that you can do with girls around? And by the way, you had all these women around anyway who were dressed up like Boy Scouts. At every Boy Scout event for you, and you, both of you, I saw women around.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you got to. I don't know. What is it? What are you going to miss out? What are they going to miss out on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I won't. There's why people will. Boys censor themselves around girls a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of should.
That's probably a good idea.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's kind of like a big thing about Boy Scouts is that they're away from women, and then they can have locker room talk, whatever they want. They can say anything they want around each other.
That's the problem.
I mean,
that's the problem with today's society. That my generation before us grew up with that, and then we don't know any difference, and we're out there doing things, and we're not supposed to be doing that. This will teach boys to be a little more respectful the whole time, and girls to maybe compete more with boys, as opposed to we sell cookies and we go camping. How about the Boy Scouts sell cookies too? They're delicious.
Well, they sell.
are
Well, we sell.
delicious.
The Boy Scouts sell popcorn and trash bags.
The popcorn
Yeah.
blows, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to tell you.
I've never bought it,
It really does
or the
blow.
trash bags.
It really does blow.
Does
It burns easily.
So are you guys selling anything? You're a Cub Scout leader.
Yeah, I'm a den leader for
Yeah.
the Tiger Cubs, and for my nephews.
Are you guys
pack.
selling anything?
They sell popcorn
Okay.
and trash bags.
So I think it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna be
Also, I didn't
integrated.
really think about the whole maybe be more respectful towards women kind of
Yeah.
thing, because I don't know. I
say maybe.
Here's my thing. Whenever I was at Boy Scout camp, we had some of the women leader using the locker room for the women, and some of the Boy Scout camp guys were up on the roof watching these chicks take showers. That's my problem. with
Wait,
it.
really?
Yeah, they got fired and everything, but like, I just worry about that kind of thing happening. If that makes sense.
Right.
Well, wait. Well, you see, but here's the thing. Here's my thought. Does this mean that there's going to be a whole entire new camp set up for the girls directly, or are they going to merge camps together?
People go to camp all the time, boys and girls.
We're talking about scout camp.
I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about that. I went to a camp when I was a kid with boys and girls,
Yeah.
and
It was summer camp.
it was summer camp. It's just summer camp.
Yeah, but summer camps, I mean,
That's different.
I mean, and also
Again, that's
But that's my
at
question.
the camp,
That's my
at the,
question for
at
you
the
guys.
church camps
What
I've
is
gone
different?
to. The church camps that I've gone to, it's all been gender secluded. The girls are in this building, boys are in this
You're
building.
secluded from other packs and troops or whatever you are.
Yeah, but if you're all in the same, I mean, if there's boys and girls in the same campsite, I mean,
What?
stuff's gonna happen. It becomes summer
Stuff's-
camp. It becomes summer camp, and not Boy Scout.
Yeah.
camp.
Exactly.
Then to go to scouting camp, it turns into summer camp because there's
So you
requirements you have to escalate in scouting. Everything's
Yeah.
required, and also you.
Okay, let me ask you
also
this.
do Mikasa.
Let me play devil's advocate again. Is this another? Is just a move maybe because people aren't? There's not as many boys involved with
This
scouting?
all
I
started
don't
from
think it
when a
is.
girl, her whole family, I think she had like brothers. They were all Eagle Scouts, and she wanted to do Eagle Scouts, so they pushed for her
That's
to do
not
it.
true.
there's a video. There's
not true.
That is where this started.
a big
No.
thing on NBC. They
Because
had
of one girl, they wouldn't have done that. They're looking at the dollars and cents, and they're saying to themselves, "You know what? I noticed there's girls too. Let's get them and make them sell popcorn, and all this bull crap that we have the boys do.
Yeah.
Make them spend money to go sleep." Jack, I went to your Boy Scout camp. You slept on the ground, and you had to pay to go to this thing. You know what I mean?
First off, he slept in a tent.
I slept on a cot.
tent.
I slept on a cot.
$1.48
And a cot.
And did you take a shower the whole time?
My first 2 years of scout camp, basically never. But after that, third year on to the 7th year, every night I took a shower.
Yeah, he got pretty dirty.
So yeah,
That's why I also didn't wear sandals.
I guess
never
I would
understood
say
people that
this.
wore sandals.
you guys being very involved in that program, you should be very proud of yourself with the challenges that you did.
I'm proud of myself.
But I would say this: things change. Let's see how it works out. Maybe it will work out okay. And you're going to be on the front line because you're going to be the Cub Scout leader. for
After
your nephew.
I'm doing this den leader thing, I'm just going to be a backseat driver and just help. I'm not
can't
going
do
to be.
that.
I'm not going to be a leader again.
Well, what if you have kids?
Then I'll
Okay, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
if you have a daughter, I'm imagining her name's going to be Paula or Pauline, right?
Actually, my wife already picked out our
Paula-
first daughter's name
Paula-
is Giovanni.
Oh, Paul-
Giovanni.
Paula
Right?
Lavoda. That's
Giovanna.
not very
Giovanna.
good.
Sorry, Giovanna.
Paula Lavoda. That's not good. Pauline may work.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Right.
and she wants to go Scouts. What are you going to do?
I guess I'll let her.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And you know
I-
why?
and
Because I'm all about equality. So I just
No,
think
because you're going to be all about your daughter, right? You want
You're
them
right.
the same opportunity. Because think about this. See, am I making you think too much?
no, you're playing
As
devil's
far as
advocate for a
this,
reason.
as far as equality and who gets opportunities, let's say, I want both of you guys to answer this question. You guys are on a cruise ship, and there's a lifeboat, and your father is there deciding between you and your sister who gets the lifeboat. There's only one of you. Who does he choose?
He chooses my sister.
He chooses my sister.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. When
Jack, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
men are caring about.
Okay, bye.
Men are caring about that.
That's right. My dad will be like, all right, well, your sister's getting on this boat, and we're going down with the ship, bud.
I'm glad I can swim and everything like that.
Okay,
Thanks, Kermit.
Kermit.
Go have another bottle.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that upset you, but the good news is that
Okay,
we
hold on. Let me make something
Yeah.
perfectly clear. I'm not upset. I wanted to have a discussion, and that's exactly what
Okay.
I had.
But you're going to be skeptical and see how it works out, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I mean, I'm gonna be there for my nephew, so I'm gonna be seeing this thing.
Well, let me
evolve
tell you this,
eventually,
too.
So it's fine.
There is clear studies that women do better at girls-only schools growing up because they're not around boys who raise their hand quicker, who are
Do boys do better in only boys only schools? Then
I've never. I don't know about that one. I just know about the girls only because so
That's sexist.
they begin to compete with each other. They build bonds. They're not.
they hate each other quietly.
Boys are running around. The boys are running around. They
Sally,
answer
let's
questions
go.
quicker, and then makes women or girls not as loud, not as to speak out. Right.
Yeah.
So, are we losing that? Good thing where girls can just go ahead and be in the Girl Scout and enjoy themselves and not have to compete with some smelly boy all the time.
I mean, they are gonna have to compete anyway.
That's what I'm
Why
saying.
do they gotta
Yeah.
be smelly?
We do stink, man. Okay, we're men. We
Do you
stink.
not know that you stink?
What?
I stink all the time, bro.
I smell like.
I smell like ass.
We're gonna add this,
on a
we're gonna add
daily
this to
basis.
the podcast, a smell-o-vision, where Jack smells really bad.
Thank you.
But the good news is that was a discussion. Let's monitor that one.
Yeah, I'll keep it going.
Yeah, because I heard that news too, and I'm so cynical. I just think it's money. I just think
You know what? And
they're
you're
adding
right.
up kids, and they're saying,
That's
you know
exactly
what?
what it is.
we can only go to half the kids now. Let's make all the kids able to give us money. That's what I think it was.
I think I think Boy Scouts is also kind of dying out a little bit too, and I think maybe this is a way to revamp.
Yeah,
I think the only way Boy Scouts is surviving is from fathers who were Eagle Scouts putting
Correct.
their sons
But
in
here's
it.
here's the thing.
Or Scouts that didn't get to Eagle but wish they did and putting them in
Here's
there.
the thing. So I'm at this pack, and I've only met one dude who has claws. Hard way.
Wow.
He's not honorary or anything like that. He went the whole time. And
does the claws mean that you're Eagle Scout? Or just,
No, those are it's all
Mikasa.
Mikasa thing
I,
for the
I
HOAC.
assume that he also got Eagle Scout along the way. So,
not very many people get Eagle Scout.
but
Gentlemen.
I mean, most people. I think it's also required that you can't do Warrior unless you have Eagle Scout.
Nope, it's a Life Scout.
Well,
Yeah, I got.
let's monitor that, and we're taking a long time on this one, but the good news is we have a new feature called Tech Talk with Jack.
Okay. Me and Uncle Paul discussed this earlier. LG is
I don't
coming.
want people to know that you're my uncle when we're broadcasting.
I'm not your uncle. You are my uncle.
right. I'm embarrassed to even know you.
It's all right, Paul.
LG come out with a new TV called it's 77.
Whatever you say, Uncle Paul, you're my favorite guy.
Thanks, Kermit. LG is coming out with a new 77-inch TV, and it's wallpaper. It's called the wallpaper. It's about a couple millimeters thick,
That's cool.
and TVs are never that thin. So the way that they compensate for that is that there's a cable that runs down the back of the TV, and it connects to this sound bar, this huge sound bar. And not only is it a sound bar, but that's where all the technology for the TV is. So with the TV, you get a sound bar and the actual TV itself with a super thin TV that looks really nice, and it's a beautiful OLED, AMOLED display. That's awesome. It's
That
also
is
4K,
awesome, dude.
it's smart TV and everything.
Because I'm telling you, that's the way of the future. Right there. Eventually, we're just going to have these plexiglass-looking TVs that just project images on there.
How
Just
do
be
you- how do you-
attached to your wall
So how do you plug it in? I guess
without
the-
an attachment.
The wire goes to the
that
thing?
wire. It's like a thin, like flat cable. It's white.
and that goes to
It goes to
the guts of the whatever the TV is or the computer now.
yeah,
and then the sound.
the sound bar, box plugs into the wall.
How much one of these run, Jack?
Meaning,
How much does it cost?
I'll figure it out right now. Let's see, 77-inch wallpaper TV. Sorry, I was not prepared for this.
Should have been.
So that.
Oh, you're looking at about $14.99. $14,999.99. $15,000.
$15,000 for a television.
It'll be interesting to see when the price of that drops, because technology, that's what happens. And that's Jack's Tech Talk, everyone.
Yep,
that's
thank you.
Just all I have is 2 minutes of that song, and that's all I can last.
That's all we can last.
Of Jack.
Yeah.
So, boy, we
boy, oh boy,
we kind of came in a little feeling low, but we talked about something very serious and near and dear to your heart. I was only playing the devil advocate. I understand the challenge.
No, you're supposed to play devil advocate. That's a discussion. That's how it goes.
Okay, well, thank you.
Someone's supposed to disagree and then bring up different points. That's a discussion.
Okay.
Socrates. Bam.
Well, I appreciate that. We'll take our first break, and then we'll be back with more of lots of jocularity, a lot of fun, and a lot of goodness going on the Week Review, KCTK. I am so excited to talk about Rosie's Supermart, because they have all the fun things that you have. They have some amazing deals going on there, so check them out. 24 Highway. They have a Skyrest travel pillow for only $29.95. They have silver eggplant sculptures for $24.95. They have a delicious squirrel tree climber sculpture for $34.95. Hey, don't you want a Serenity cat pop? Sure, it's only $1,000. They have a plush referee turkey hat. It comes in a 3-pack for $68.85. In God's Hands cat memorial statue, $59.95. The Offering Wool sculpture. It's a sculpture that holds all your stuff for $29.95. They also have the T-Rex dinosaur trophy frieze for $99.95. A wrist cell phone carrier for $29.95. Large. Oh wait, we have more to do here. And this says beer for $9.99. There's an Alpha Fusion personal sauna system relax, and it's your own egg pod that you can get into it. It's only for $15,995. Plus diet water. Get a 20-pack for only $18.99. Get all of this and more at Rosie's.
If you own a computer, here's how to get the most out of it without buying lots of expensive software. Get ready to write down a phone number and watch this. CompuServe combines the power of your computer with the convenience of your telephone to bring you hundreds of online services, like a complete set of encyclopedias and the AP Newswire. It helps you decide on investments, bank, make airline reservations, and shop in the electronic mall. It connects you with other computer owners and offers games that pit you against opponents around the country. You get all this and more, and it's as simple as making a local phone call. To get online with CompuServe and over 500,000 people throughout North America, see your local computer store or call 1-800-522-4477 for a free informative brochure about CompuServe. Call now to get the most out of your computer.
Welcome back. Thanks to our sponsor Rosie's Supermart and our new sponsor CompuServe. Sounds like a lot of fun things to do and everything. So we are going to talk about and do some reviews of some current commercials. And if you remember how this segment started, it started because I hate commercials. I've decided I'm not going to watch any of the new fall programs live.
That's why I like taping everything and then fast forwarding.
Right. I call it the DV. I call it DVR.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But the problem is if you're watching a live sporting event.
Yeah.
They're not as stupid. They're so infuriating.
That's one thing I hate about watching sporting events is the fact that half of it is all commercial.
Right.
It's annoying.
Right.
It's not even like funny. It's annoying.
I agree.
Thanks, Jack. I don't even remember the numbers. I shouldn't bring it up, but most of the 3-hour football game, there's only like a very small portion that's actually action.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's commercials, it's timeouts, and everything else.
Yeah.
But you watch it, don't you?
60 minutes.
I mean,
that's about how long I think each game actually is.
Yeah.
Like, actually supposed to be.
but don't you watch it though, right?
Yeah, I watch it.
Yeah. Of course you can't.
I watch baseball as well.
You can't miss it.
No. What's funny is there's less commercials in baseball than there's football.
Yeah, isn't that weird? And then the guys have to do it. So there is a commercial that is out that just basically infuriates me. And it is from, let's see if I can find it here. It is from an outfit called 23andMe. And what these people do, let me see if we can try to bring it up here on camera for you guys.
Don't tell us what the commercial is before we watch it. Let us figure it out for ourselves.
Well, I just, they're trying to sell genetic background checks. Okay,
It's like Ancestry.com.
it's exactly like that.
So like you can tell what diseases and stuff you can get?
So you can find out if you're a victim?
No, it just sees what your background is. So
Did you watch?
Let's take a look at this one, and all you're gonna hear is music, but I'm gonna read what the word says and try to describe it to you. It says follow your DNA around the world.
With a woman riding a motorbike.
Woman riding a motorbike, and the woman, she's an attractive woman. She looks very unique. She looks like she could be part African American, maybe part Asian. She has a very distinct look. Would you guys agree with that?
Agreed.
Okay. So she's driving and she's stopping. Are those pyramids back there?
No, those are mountains.
No,
Mountains back there.
This is a rice field.
And she looks like she's talking to someone in a rice field.
It looks like a child. Oh, now she's at the beach.
I think she might be in the
now,
Philippines.
Now she's at the beach.
Now she's at the bar.
Now she's with a bunch of friends drinking, and it pops up on the screen 29% East Asian. Okay? And she's around a bunch of Asian people. She's having time of her life. Check her out. Okay, now she's in the sand in a dune buggy. Okay? I wonder if you can hear this, folks.
This lady's got to have some money.
And now, okay, she's in the dune buggy. She's jumping the dunes in the sand. It's all sand around there like a desert. And then the next thing you see, she's getting a massage, and it pops up 12% Middle Eastern. Okay, next scene is she's laying
Looks like she's
a
floating
lake
in the Dead Sea.
in a lake, maybe, right?
Dead Sea, there's no water.
Oh, now she's kicking a soccer ball with a lot of looks like they're African people, right? She's having a time of her life. She's there. She's kicking the ball because that's what they do. They kick. They don't play football. They play football, and it's soccer to you and I, to you, and you. Okay. But wait! It just popped up. She's 46% West African. And guess what? Drew, what is she doing now?
She's dancing.
She's dancing.
She's dancing.
dancing in the middle of the street because that's what you would do.
Yeah. Oh, well, now we're in the icy part. I
The
wonder where
scene
this
has
is going.
changed quite a bit. It's an icy lake.
From hot
with-
to cold.
With some mountains, with some snow on them, and an icy lake. Oh my gosh, she's just got out of there and it looks like she's cold. But now she's in the sauna and it says 3% Scandinavian. Oh, but now she's laughing, having the time of her life. 10% Nicole. That's who she
100%.
is. 100% Nicole. Oh, sorry about that.
Here's okay.
Learn more about you with 23andMe.com and win a trip to explore how your DNA connects you to the world. Be one of 23 winners over 23 days. Enter by August 3rd. Details at 23andMe.com.
So I get my DNA test. Apparently, I can go on a trek around the world and just spend all that money.
So here's what
That makes sense.
here's what infuriates me.
That's
she doesn't know who she is. So that's the whole thing. They're trying to teach you not know who you are. So now she can fit in. She's kicking soccer balls.
Yeah.
She's getting a massage. She's on the dune buggies. But she's having a great grand old time because
Like I totally get the commercial. Like it makes total sense. Like she figures out, oh, this is where I come from. Let's go around and see where we come from. But it's weird that she just is becoming friends with all these people.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh my God, we're the same. We can be buddies now.
Right.
Wait, that's not really it. Yeah, she figures out who she is. She'll go visit the places. That's cool. But she's now best friends with. You're like, oh, we're the same. Let's be friends. You wouldn't do that.
yeah, you wouldn't do that. And then
Nope.
first of all,
No.
she's 29% East Asian. What's that mean? Everything is Asia is East. The next thing she is West Africa. So she's part of half.
And 12% Middle Eastern.
Right. I mean, what's that mean? If you're, you're from West Africa, that's one of the biggest continents. The only one that's bigger is Asia, and you're from the east of there. It doesn't tell you anything at all. All this is doing is getting people to do this to divide us.
Yeah.
I don't have this place in life, so I want to know what I am. So now that you know that you're from West Africa, you're really going to go there and play soccer with them? No, you're not.
You're gonna stay home and
And
be
I
like,
hate
oh,
to
that's
tell you
cool.
this. You're not special. You got 3% Scandinavian. So what? No one cares.
I'm Italian and Irish. You see me bragging about it.
You think you are, right?
Yes, but obviously you could be 29% East Asian. You don't know.
I could also be partly more German because my mom's German.
But
You
here's
could be
the
Scandinavian,
I was
too.
going to ask you this. Okay, so from my family, I know that I'm Sicilian, right?
Yes.
English, Irish. There's probably some German in there, I think. But like, so what?
Yeah.
So if I did this thing, they'd find out you're from Europe, Asia, and Africa. What? Wow. Really?
I think I
didn't
remember
even
talking
know
to somebody
that.
about this last Saturday. They
Yeah.
were like, yeah, we. He's like, I did the test and it told me I was part European, and I'm like, no,
Right.
no shit, I'm
Right.
part European.
Right.
No kidding.
Right.
Wait, did they do the 23andMe?
They did the Ancestry.com.
But what's so dangerous about it, I think, and I'm going to say dangerous, is that everything in our society is to divide everybody. And this is just another reason to divide people, as opposed to, I'm an American, and I'm just like a mutt. I'm a mixture of everyone that came over here. What difference does it make?
Yeah.
I say you're not special. Do you know why? Because you are special. Everyone's special. It doesn't make a difference if you have that 3% Scandinavian or... It doesn't make a difference.
I'm
You're
not a
a
special
human
snowflake.
being. Right.
Yeah.
You're a human being, and that should be it.
You want to know
That should be
also
it.
the reason why you're not special is because apparently they've also proven that fingerprinting is a false science, because apparently two people can have the same fingerprints. So guess
Oh,
what?
wow.
You're not special.
Wow.
Yeah.
then here's another thing.
I can believe
Yeah.
people having similar, very closely similar fingerprints. No way they can have the exact same one.
But
That's
the other-
actually untrue, because
I
they
don't believe
proved
that.
this dude went to jail for it.
Wow.
And he got out because there was another dude that had the same fingerprints.
I don't-
Interesting.
But
and see, this also doesn't tell you, like, Ancestry.com at least tells you, like, your background. Like, it'd be interesting to say your great-great-great-grandfather
I'm 14% Hun.
fought in the Civil War. Well, that's interesting to know. I mean, but that's something but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yeah.
I just think it divides it. And Ancestry does the same thing. Let's see, with the one that just infuriates me the most. Here it is.
Kyle.
This is Ancestry.com, and this is
Kyle.
This is Kyle.
Growing up, we were German. We danced in a German dance group. I wore lederhosen. When I first got on Ancestry, I was really surprised that I wasn't finding all of these Germans in my tree. I decided to have my DNA tested through Ancestry DNA. The big
Okay, so he's on Ancestry because he's German, but he's not finding enough Germans.
And he needs to prove he's like, I'm German. I need to prove them wrong. Take my
I'm gonna
DNA.
I'm gonna have to take the DNA that I already paid this company for to tell me
Even
I'm
though I
not
live
German.
in New York.
Right, right.
surprise was we're not German at all.
They're not German at all.
He's been wasting all his time wearing those lederhosens and dancing, and he's not even German?
52% of my DNA comes from Scotland and Ireland. So
Oh, nope.
So
Gotta change
he's
it up now.
He's Irish and Scottish, right?
Yeah.
This is a guy, supposedly, it's all fake, right? It's not true. He grew up around his family. He probably had Wiener Schnitzels or whatever German people eat. I don't know. What do they have?
I don't know.
Bratwurst? What?
They also got strudels. They also have
Strudel. They have Holocaust. They have all kinds of stuff. German people. And he probably had a bonding experience with somebody in his family where they had that. But this guy don't give a shit. He's going to listen to Ancestry.com.
I traded in my lederhosen for a kilt.
Ancestry.
You do know when you live in America, you resort to the culture around you. So why
Right.
don't you just resort to American?
I'm just thinking of the times that I was with my grandfather or my father-in-law, and they were Italian, and they would make Italian food. And I think about those times, and that was a pretty good time.
What if you were actually Asian?
If they come back and said you're Asian, I'm like, I hate you. I never liked that pasta. I'm Asian and everything.
Oh, I was eating spaghetti this whole time?
Right.
Where's my
having rice noodles? This is bowl.
Right.
Where is my curry?
So he traded in. He didn't just, get
buy a new
kilt.
one.
He traded it in. And again, to divide, to say I'm special, and
he's not.
He's not.
Here's another one that's irritating as well.
Okay.
I thought I married an
Catherine
Italian.
and Eric.
My lineage was the Vecchios and Zuccolis. Through ancestry to the DNA.
Okay, it's a couple. And she starts with
The way she starts it though is like, I thought I married an Italian, but guess what? I
Apparently
was
not.
wrong.
I did not.
I mean, isn't that just crazy? I thought I married an Italian, but
That's like my wife saying, I thought I married a Sicilian. Well, no, because I have a red beard. I'm also part Irish, so I don't know what to tell you.
hi, Gilly.
Hey, it's Gilly.
Gilly is here, so that's really wonderful. Thanks, Gilly. But she thought she married an Italian. I guess what happened was she told the guy to get I don't know if you're Italian because we're going to have to check this out. You're going to have to do this because I don't think you're an Italian. There's no way that you're an Italian simply because your dick's small. Okay. All right. Hi, Gilly. Hi, Gilly. Gilly. Gilly's on camera.
I like big hugs and I cannot lie. Never let a hug pass me by. You can get hot dogs from
It's a corn nut.
Eat it. Eat it, little doggy.
She might not like it. Don't give it to her if she doesn't want it.
Okay, don't give the dog food, okay? All right, so we're still complaining about this
Commercial.
Okay, I thought I married.
Would you please restart it?
I thought I married a guy who had a little dick, so I knew he wasn't
I
Italian.
thought I married an Italian.
My lineage was the Vecchios and Zuccolis. Through ancestry to the DNA, I found out that I was only 16% Italian.
He was 34% Eastern Europe.
Okay, time out. If you're 16% Italian,
You're still Italian.
you're Italian.
You're still Italian.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, you're probably about 16%.
I am. I'm 16% Sicilian.
You, and you are too, probably. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, but instead of being Italian,
What's your mom's side?
he is.
See how that's a dividing question? What I just said.
Don't even
What's
do
your
that.
mom from?
I have no
What's your mom's lineage
idea. I have no idea, honestly.
But he has.
Sorry, Mom.
Is it American?
I don't know.
The chart on this guy is 34% Eastern Europe.
What does that mean?
You could throw a rock from Italy to Eastern Europe. It's the same damn thing.
European. So I went on to Ancestry. Soon learned that one of our ancestors we thought was Italian was Eastern European.
This is my ancestor.
And now she hates this guy because
she's like, I don't know if I want to stay married to him. I thought I was
I
married
knew
an Italian man.
I knew his marinara sauce was off.
Didn't know about. He looks a little bit like me, yes.
Ancestry has
I
been
thought
the
I
path
was
to
marrying an
discovering
Italian man, and I have a type, and this is not my
So
type.
what's the advantage of knowing that?
Nothing.
She
Not a
can
damn
leave.
thing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
Okay, here's another one that infuriates me too.
I wanted to know who I am, and
I wanted to know who I am.
I don't know who I am. You are 40, looking like 40 or something, and you don't know who you are. You look like you're pretty well dressed, and your hair's done.
Her name is
I'm
Kim.
pretty sure you. Oh,
Well, here's what you
Sorry.
do. You go to the therapist. You pray. You meditate. Figure out who you are, lady.
Come on.
Anyway, she wanted to know
where I came from.
She wanted to know where she came. Where do I come from? You came from America, lady. That's where you came from. Probably Cleveland or some boring
Chicago.
piece of garbage place like that. I don't know.
I did my ancestry DNA, and I couldn't wait to get my pie chart.
Well, you had to. You had no choice.
Damn it! I was going to say you had to wait. She couldn't wait, but she had to wait.
Wait a minute.
because
I
of
couldn't
the
wait.
test.
Okay, did you hold on before we get any further? Did you watch South Park? This last one?
Yeah, I did.
Where everybody does Ancestry.com and realizes that they're a victim and they're proud to be a victim.
Right.
Victim of what?
Now let's get to it.
That's right.
The most shocking result was that I'm 26% Native American. I had no idea. Just to know this is what I'm made of, this is where my ancestors came from, and
she bought
I
artifacts,
absolutely
too.
want to know more
And
about
now
my
she's-
Native American heritage.
So this lady is part Native American. She's shocked by it. She didn't even know that this happened. Now, of course, she grew up with white privilege and had no problem with that.
Yeah.
So she had every advantage of a white person.
And buying
right?
apparently pottery and statues make you Native American.
But But now being 2007 was boring to be a white person.
2007? Just kidding.
2017.
What did I say? 2017. It's the 90s, isn't it? No, now it's boring. She wants something else. What
Hey,
did
you
you
see,
say?
here's my thing. Nobody's gonna find out that they're Scottish after learning all these. Like, go back to the German guy. He's learned all these German things,
Right.
And he's find out that he's Scottish. Nobody's gonna take the time to go, oh, better learn all the Scottish customs now.
Right.
No, everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's cool.
Right.
I'm okay. That's it.
It's opened up a whole new world for me. Discover the story.
It's opened up a whole new world.
Discover your story at
Ancestry.com.
You didn't
She
bother
could-
with that world
She
before?
could have easily learned it. I could easily learn it right now if I wanted to. All
Exactly.
these cultures could easily be learned.
Here's my question:
It's not a problem.
How are they getting the DNA? Are they pissing in a cup and then
I
sending
don't
it off
know.
in
How
the
does that
mail?
work?
Okay, well, I guess it's from what I think it's a
You don't
blood
know.
test. Is it a blood test?
Is this
I
a
don't
local?
know,
Is
dude.
Ancestry.com
And in the
local
South
thing?
Park episode, they had to do a cotton swab in his mouth, so he made out with a Native American, so that he had Native American DNA in his mouth.
Oh yes, of course.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
let's move on.
That is the commercials that just drive me crazy because I think we have enough reasons to divide. We don't need another reason to do my genetic and find out that I'm Sicilian, but part of that Sicilian lineage is from Africa, and part of it's from Eastern.
I kind of
Who
hope I'm
cares?
Norwegian.
Just you want to know
You know what you
but
get?
Here's
You
the
would
thing.
get Northeastern European. That is what you
I'm
get.
gonna tell you right now,
You're
not
Norwegian.
Norwegian. You're a boring white kid from Missouri. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's what you are.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So enjoy your white privilege. It's running out. Just enjoy that. So that is the commercial. Just go around the horn. I say no to those commercials. They make me mad.
I'll vote no. I'll vote no
Vote
too.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's unanimous. Okay, let's go to something a little more positive here. And boy, we're taking a lot of time talking.
Boy,
we have
boy,
a lot,
boy,
we have-
oh boy.
We have good discussion.
Who cares? I feel like I'm just learning stuff.
Okay, superhero shows. I am excited about the new shows that come out. When I was a kid, the only thing we had was Super Friends. That was it.
On Sunday mornings, right? Or Saturdays?
Saturday mornings.
Saturday mornings, of course.
Sunday
This
mornings
kid
we
right
went
here.
to church.
Did you even watch? Did you used to watch Saturday morning cartoons?
I didn't know. I don't think I ever really watched cartoons.
That's fantastic.
You're
All right,
so
let's move
cool.
on.
So anyway, okay, so you haven't watched, Drew, you haven't watched the Supergirl and the Flash?
Not the newest season, no.
Okay, these are great shows because Supergirl this
Is cute.
season, she's real cute.
She is so cute.
They have, what was the name of the villain that came on? I want to say Doctor
Evil.
Not Fair Play. Anyway, it was someone from the comic books. It was a bad guy, and the main enemy this season is someone called Rain. Have you heard of her? I'll turn it down, Jack.
I think I have. I feel like I have.
So she's like a mutant Kryptonian.
R-E-I-N?
Yeah, R-E-I-G-N. So I really like the way that they incorporate all of the stuff from the comic books into that. Now, the Flash, not to give it away, but he comes back.
Obviously.
Faster than ever. and they have the samurai is against him.
Yeah, I don't know who that villain is. I was trying to figure it out. I'm like,
he's from the comic books. He makes samurais that are robots, and there is a really cool image in the show where Flash is on the end of his sword, just exactly like in the comic books.
That's cool.
It's cool.
What's his name?
It's the samurai.
Just called the samurai.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know this chick.
Yeah, so I'm happy with.
She can like mutate her body, right?
I don't know. They haven't really done anything with the on her show yet, but I know she's from the comic book.
She's a world killer.
Yeah.
That's
so. You don't watch those though.
No, I watch them. Okay, so I don't have cable, and so most of the time I wait for like a year and then probably watch them on Netflix or on Hulu.
Okay.
I also have the CW app. It sucks. It's not a good app.
But you got to keep up with me, man.
I'm trying to.
This.
Believe me, I'm trying to.
Supergirl's my favorite show.
Yeah, I love that. She's just adorable.
Yeah.
There was one episode I couldn't stand, the crossover with her and Flash.
Yeah, some are
the musical shit was just
some are stupid.
Like, what?
But overall, I like them because I'm going to compare it to another show I watched called Marvel's Inhumans.
Okay, so let me know how that was.
Can you tell everybody what the Inhumans are?
Okay, so the Inhumans were they're in their own right. They had their own planet. There was a royalty, and
Moon
it
is
was
where they live.
Well, they live now.
Yeah.
They were from a different planet, and it died, and they ended up setting shop in the moon, and they all have superpowers.
Uh-huh.
And Black Bolt, he has a power of the speech kind of thing, where
Right,
if he
he doesn't
talks,
talk.
it can destroy everything
Right.
with just a sound wave.
Mhm.
So he can't speak.
So he's the
So
Black
he has the
Canary.
dog, if I remember correctly, the dog.
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, thank you. Lockjaw talks for him, correct?
Not in this show.
Oh, okay. Well, in the comic books, he usually has them, or his wife talks for him.
Yeah, Medusa. Okay, so here's the Inhumans. Really, what they really are extra characters.
Yeah. Well, the reason why they actually are starting to do this TV show because it got such a big fan base when the X-Men went up against the Inhumans. This last comic book series that
The
came out.
Inhumans are so stupid. They're stupid in the comic books. Medusa is from.
She does her hair. She has like a hair.
Yeah,
power.
but why would she, if she's an alien, be named Medusa based on the Greek mythology in Medusa?
'Cause her hair.
It
I
is so stupid. I couldn't watch the whole show. I had to turn it off. It's so stupid. The only way they can transport is the dog that looks like a big pug.
He's actually
Lockjaw.
a giant mutated bulldog.
Well, he doesn't look like a bulldog.
He's
he looks like
supposed
a
to.
pug,
Oh,
and
he's
he can
supposed to be a bulldog.
and it's just so. I think Marvel has lost it. I think they're trying
Defenders
too
wasn't that
hard to
great.
do stuff. Defenders sucked.
Yeah.
They take up too much time. Marvel's off the track. I think their next.
When it comes to their TV shows, I think they're off track.
Well,
I
no,
think they
Daredevil's
are.
great. I love Daredevil though.
We haven't seen that in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they're coming up with a new season next year.
Well, we'll see how that goes. But I also think their next movie's gonna suck.
Which
their
one?
Next,
Black Panther?
No.
Black Panther looks good.
No, I'm talking about the next
Thor,
Avengers.
Infinity War.
Because maybe Thor will be okay.
It's a two-part film. There'll be two.
Infinity War, yeah,
it's
it's gonna
going
be
to be
part two,
too
part
stupid
one.
because it's have too many stupid characters that Marvel does. It's dumb. So don't watch Inhumans.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then the other thing I want to ask you about. I see a show because I watch the Adult Swim, and then you turn on in the morning. There's a show called Teen Titans Go. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah.
So the Teen Titans was always the coolest thing ever when I was a kid.
I
Because
loved
it was,
the Teen
It
Titans.
was Robin and Speedy and
The Teen
Kid
Titans- the
Flash
Teen Titans
and
growing
Wonder
up were
Girl.
cool.
Yeah, the Teen Titans from when I was a kid. That was great.
So it was always like the junior members, and they were together, and
Yeah,
it was
the
awesome.
sidekicks.
They were sidekicks. But then later in the comic books, it was other just kind of teenage kids.
Well,
did
that
right?
was they ended up branching out and getting teenage kids, but it is also other sidekicks.
Yeah,
that-
other side, but
yeah.
really the age group.
They're,
is
they're
the
pretty
thing.
much the Justice League is grooming them to take over whenever they're done.
So
pretty
but
much.
Then they did a TV show, Teen Titans, which was Robin,
Yeah.
Starfire,
Cyborg.
Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy.
Correct.
And that was kind of a
It-
cool.
it was great. I love that.
I
I
love
liked
Beast
that
Boy.
one.
I love Beast Boy
And
personally.
Teen Titans Go is an off-brand of that. That's
Okay,
what
so
sucks.
Teen Titans Go is like a comedy show with
Yeah,
them.
it's
I don't
just
understand
a joke.
it.
It's just a joke. That's why I don't like it. It's not. It doesn't. I feel like it's just making fun of the characters themselves
completely.
And I don't like it. And you know what sucks is It's insanely popular.
It is.
Oh my
But
god!
It's got to be
I was
popular
at
for
school.
like 5-year-old kids.
Yeah.
It's got to be for real little kids, right?
Yeah, like my nephew likes it. Kids at my animators at my school loved it. I hated it. I can't stand it because it's just making fun of it. Like Robin's all serious. Like they all think he's trying to be funny by he just being all serious and wanting to get and go and stuff. And he's like, in the regular Teen Titans,
It's
show,
like Looney Tunes. It's
yeah,
like a
that's
Looney
literally what it
Tunes.
is.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers just decided to make it Looney Tunes
Out of superheroes.
with superheroes.
Okay, so I didn't know if that, but that's off of the other Teen Titans cartoon that I saw. I did see an episode. I saw where the Teen Titans were with the Doom Patrol. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That
was a good episode.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, Mancala and what was he called? The Brain. Is that what he's called?
The Brain.
Mancala.
Elastigirl, Robot Man. Those are old school comic book characters.
I have one thing to put in.
Yeah.
Has Cyborg always been a part of the Justice League or the Teen Titans?
Teen Titans.
So why is he being put in the Justice League?
I think they're doing it because okay, so the original
because
7.
the first time I saw him in there was Injustice. Injustice was the first time I saw like Cyborg like as a thing.
That's fine. The thing is like okay, so how am I going to explain this? So
they
the
need
original
a black guy.
That's
what it is.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. I mean, they had Jon Stewart though.
Well, they didn't want to do Green Lantern.
I don't know why.
Because the Green Lantern movie.
Oh yeah, because they're going to do Green Lantern Corps.
Right.
So
that brings us to the Justice League. Last weekend,
I honestly just don't like how they made Cyborg look in this.
Well, last weekend they had.
CGI'd.
Let me set this up. The last weekend they had Comic-Con in New York, and they released the last trailer for Justice League before it comes out in November. So you guys help me describe this and tell me what you think. The first thing we see is Cyborg.
Let's do it.
Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman,
Cyborg, Aquaman, Batman. Okay, here we go.
This one threw me through a loop.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Now, and remember how you were saying that they're paying someone to digitally enhance the beard off of him? Or the mustache?
Yeah.
If that's how it is right there, I mean, I'm not disappointed. It looks really good.
So what they're showing is the Lois Lane is looking at a cornfield and looks out and sees Clark Kent, Superman, standing there.
Can't say Superman. He's not in the suit. Although he's always Superman.
No beard, no mustache.
I'll take that as a yes.
Referencing
What?
the ring.
Thank you.
The ring.
So then she wakes up. She was dreaming.
Yes.
Superman's still dead.
Of Superman. Violence, acts of war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Okay. So that's
shit Batman
talking.
says that pisses me off. I had a dream that the world ended.
Yeah, he did.
Why
that.
the hell is this dude
He did
getting
that in the last
premonitions? I
movie.
know, that's my problem with it. Why is he also getting premonitions? I want to know about that. They should connect that maybe with Harbinger or somebody else who sees the future. And is,
No,
like,
he did
putting
it
this in
because
his
Flash
mind.
comes back in time and tells him, right?
No, remember he ends up having a dream about
Do you remember?
Superman.
Remember Batman vs Superman when Flash comes and tells him?
Yeah,
Lois Lane
is the key.
Is the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that I just can't. We'll just keep going.
It looks like a bunch of aliens are battling.
Actually, no. It's Amazons fighting men.
No, Fighting it isn't. who? Look.
Men and parademons.
Those are aliens. I can't call them aliens.
Parademons. They're parademons.
I know, but they're aliens.
Might as well use the correct terminology.
Jesus Christ. Well, how are people supposed to know who they are? They look like aliens.
They work for Darkseid.
The end of the world.
A lot of people don't
And
know
this is
that.
Steppenwolf.
People don't know that.
My thing about this movie is that I hope that it's good, but it looks very CGI'd up. Very. And I just hope it's not too much.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
So it looks like an alien invasion.
I like this
November. Commissioner Gordon is calling Batman. There he is in his plane.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their
Aquaman in the water.
lives.
Strong man is strong as alone. You ever heard that? That's not a saying. That's the opposite of what the saying is.
See, that's that right there.
I don't know.
That looks that explosion with the rock and the bullet casing. It's just it looks too fake to me.
Is there anything new on this though that we're seeing from this?
I saw more new things like with Aquaman.
Okay,
than I did before.
We are not enough.
Because you can already tell that there will be a fight scene with Aquaman
and Atlantis with Steppenwolf.
The world needs Superman.
Okay, there is a Batman or Bruce Wayne is looking at it looks like a red cape is there.
It's a hologram.
Okay.
Now, can I say something real quick?
No. They're just showing all the different heroes doing stuff and running around, fighting aliens.
I brought you together. Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
So that's Aquaman, the badass.
I will say I'm really excited for Aquaman. That's all. He's the soul.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's just a complete disaster going on.
Yeah, that is just going to town on a building.
Oh.
This is
awesome. As a bat signal, that's your...
So Flash sees a bat signal and then says loudly to Batman, they're all in their secret identities, "Oh, that's you."
Your signal, that means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's so cool.
I just can't stand Ezra Miller as Flash. I just can't.
So I don't know. It looks cool. It doesn't really tell me more about what's going on, but
I know that you don't like the Flash.
No,
but for some reason,
I like the Flash. Not Ezra Miller as Flash.
Whenever I picture Flash, of course, I'm not as big as a person as you are, but
big of a person.
Well, big of a comic book nerd. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I picture the Flash being. Some
kid.
I won't say he's a kid, but he just...
Well, you know what? That's the thing. Wally West is like that. Wally West is like that, but not Barry Allen.
In the last trailer, he sits there and he goes, "I've only pushed people away. I've never done battle before." I was like, that's probably something that would happen.
That's not the thing, though. Flash is awesome. Barry Allen actually knows how to fight. He's not some puss.
So that's
Wally West. Yes, has no experience.
I'm looking forward to this, and we're gonna pick it. I bet we'll pick it apart and like some of it, hate some of it. But what is this bet you guys have?
Okay, I'll let you go first.
It's not my bet. It's his bet with his friends. But I told him to get.
No, but I thought you had a bet going on with Uncle Paul.
No, we have a separate bet.
Okay.
The thing that I came up with, I didn't come up with it. I saw it on YouTube, and I thought it was really good. These guys were talking about the possibility in the last trailer. They were talking. Alfred said,
"He said you would come."
He said you would come. Let's hope you're not too late. If it was Superman, Batman in both the trailers, he seems like he doesn't think Superman's coming back. He thinks Superman is dead. So, if he's talking about Batman who thinks Superman's coming back, then does that make sense?
Yeah, it's not Superman.
Who is it? Do you think, Drew?
So I'm thinking since. Shazam is going to be in production here soon. I'm thinking it's Shazam or a Lantern, but what
do you think?
Really love it.
I think it's Shazam because if everyone says that there's red in his eyes and his glasses, and you can tell who.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's Superman.
Everyone thinks it's Supergirl.
It's Superman. I don't think it's Supergirl.
A lot of people think it's Supergirl.
I saw that too. I think it's Superman, and or it's going to be a bust. It's not Shazam. They haven't even cast Shazam yet. I understand that, but this is them actually. This could be a way for them to shoe in Shazam. No, and why would Batman think Shazam is going to be there?
Because he found Billy Batson.
Because
that's a whole other thing they're not going to get into.
Lex Luthor had the files of those
Superhumans.
people. Who knows that he didn't have Shazam?
Okay, so the bet is I know it's not Shazam.
Okay, so my bet with my friend, he bet that it's Kara, which is Supergirl.
Okay,
I think it's Shazam.
I think
I'll owe
it's
him
Superman.
$10 if he's right, and he'll owe me $10. Okay. But the other side bet, my friend Cody has bet both of us. We have to give him $10 if it's a lantern.
Okay,
one
you guys are
lantern in
all
particular.
wrong. It's Superman.
And I have a thing with Uncle Paul, saying
you just call me Paul. I don't want people to know you're my uncle.
You're my uncle.
Right.
Okay. I saw some theories on YouTube, and they say that Superman's going to come back with the black suit. With the black suit.
Yeah, he'll have to come back with the black suit.
For some reason, he'll be under something that he will be at least in some part of the movie, evil on Darkseid's side.
Okay, I can see where you could think that, but at the same time, I think that if that's the case, they're going to probably use the cyborg Superman, because that was who came. Like Lex Luthor made a cyborg Superman for a while.
That's not Superman though.
No, and because Superman right now is going through a healing process after Doomsday. That was the whole point in the comics. And then he comes back in the black suit, long hair, and all that other shit.
So I even have a text from one listener saying, "Oh God, of course it's Superman. Don't you guys know Superman is going to be in the movie?"
Yeah,
that's how they're going to bring back. It's going to be Superman, and Superman's not going to be evil. That's our bet, right?
I'll Uncle Paul $10.
I feel like it's too easy.
I don't want people to know you're my uncle.
It's too easy to say that that's Superman that Alfred's talking to. It's just too easy to say that, because there's no way they're going to do it.
That's how they're going to do it.
There's no way. If that's the case, that's how the movie ends. Then that's going to end with Superman just standing there, because there's no way Superman's going to show up.
He's going to come back and help.
This is a two-parter, dude.
There's also in that.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
No.
it is.
In this thing, also they say we're not enough. So it's all going to build up. They're going to think they can't do it, and then here comes Superman, and they all work together.
Another thing that I
it's going to be awesome.
That I like to think, or something that actually kind of scares me, is that I feel like they're going to do a Suicide Squad type of thing, and give the first part of the movie is going to be backstory for everybody. Then the last,
I don't think they will.
Then the last quarter of the movie will be action.
It'll be action, and then it'll be Darkseid showing up in like some spaceship, and then bam, and then Superman will show up. That's how you think this is gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. It's gonna end that way with them be like, "Well, he said you'd come."
Well, guess what?
And it's
guys?
gonna be Superman. And that's how the movie ends. And then second parter,
we're gonna know in November, and folks, we're gonna report it to you, because we're the week review, and we need to take a break, fellas. All right, we'll be right back.
It is. What?
It's the world's greatest superhero collection, featuring Batman and the other half of the dynamic duo, Robin. The Hulk, that green superhero, he's fully posable. Falcon, the winged black superhero. Shazam and Iron Man. The world's greatest superheroes collection. Each superhero action figure sold separately from Mego.
Growing up, I was really badly bullied, especially after my vision loss happened when I was 14 years old.
I think the worst was when I was in high school. When I just started YouTube, I was bullied in person at my school for my videos.
And as a YouTuber, I obviously get lots of hate comments, but I have so many viewers who support me and who stand up for me, and it's just so humbling and amazing.
But I do remember, like, growing up, whenever I did see someone else get bullied, I would never do anything, and I feel like I should have. So I think, looking back, if I could redo it, I would go back and like be the friend to that person that was being bullied.
One thing I love to do is give affirmations to people, make them feel good. So it's really small things, holding the door open for somebody, just showing them that small act of kindness can make a huge difference in their life when they might feel very isolated and alone and tormented.
Kindness makes you feel good, it radiates you, so it's made me a stronger person.
It's not about anything else.
Hello, I'm Ricky Dillon.
Go to your room and lock the door, cause when you try it once, you wanna try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it, they like it a lot. You can do it at school, just don't get caught. It takes a few minutes if you don't delay. Take your time, make it last all day. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell.
Corn Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
And welcome back to to KCTK's Week Review with Paul and Drew, with Jack, as always. And we'd like to play the top songs that we could request at our phone number, 913-735-0060. We play the top hits all the time. Here's one that came in on the request line. It's called The Assumption Song. Enjoy it.
There was an old farmer who lived on a rock. He sat in the meadow just shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings, and at 4:30 there came a young lady. She looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass. She pulled up her dress and she showed them her ruffles and laces and white fluffy duck. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children so they would not spit, while the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellow down by the dock. He looked like a man with a sizable home in the country with a big fence out front. If he asked her politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits. And maybe she'd let him grab hold of her small tender hands with a movement so quick. And then she'd bend over and suck on his candy so tasty made of butterscotch. And then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had left out on her shelf. If you think this is dirty, you can go yourself.
That's The Assumption Song on KCTK. We play all the top hits for you whenever you request them. We do it.
Top hits, of course.
And that's a funny song because you think they're saying something dirty, but they're not.
What up,
Yeah, I thought they were saying like cunt and everything.
Oh, come on. Don't even say that's terrible words to say. But we have a new feature, and I know you guys are pretty excited about this, but it is the stand-up joke of the week. And Drew, would you mind introducing me up?
And ladies and gentlemen, here's the man with the plan. It's going to make your gut hurt. It's Paul.
Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks. Hey, yeah, it's great to be here, everyone. Hey, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Everything is so crazy nowadays. Wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I just long for simpler times myself. I know it's foolish, but I miss the days when kids went outside to play Pokemon Go. Or when a family, we all watched old TV shows like Two Broke Girls. And also when we all rooted for the Royals when they were good. But things have changed so much. Thank you. That's the joke. Do you get the joke?
Yeah,
that
was hilarious.
You guys didn't think that was too funny. I was reminiscing about just last year. That's the joke.
I got that.
Okay.
I remember your routine.
All right. Yeah, thanks.
You recycled. I got you.
No, I didn't recycle. I just tried to make a new one. So we need an update from, this isn't news from the Droosh, but this is what I like to call Inktober.
Oh,
Can you give us an update on that?
All right. So I found out the Inktober's a lot harder than it seems.
Yeah.
Making 31 drawings of ink is pretty hard. So this latest one is called, the word is Ganesa.
Ganesa. Okay. So I'm going to use that word. I'm going to do some of my improv acting.
Okay.
Ganesa. What is that?
Do you want to know what it means?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to try to come up with the scene right now. Ganesa! Ganesa! Come on in. It's time to eat your victuals, Ganesa! Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
it's hard to do improv by yourself.
It's fine. You're wrong, but it's fine. Ganesa is actually the Hindu god of wisdom and obstacles, which is a elephant.
It's not Ganesh. It's Ganesh.
Ganesha is another word for it, but in another
Ganesh,
pronunciation, it's Ganesa.
Oh.
And there's also Ganesh. That's another way of saying it.
All right. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful
Let me see it
drawing
again.
there.
I'd like to see it.
Thank you.
Show the camera there, Drew. Your camera. Not you. You're not Drew. You're Jack. Give it back to Tim.
Sorry.
It's really stupid. Okay, that's a beautiful drawing.
Thank you.
And tell us a little again about these these words that you.
Well, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm doing a bunch
You're
of...
not using regular words.
No.
I don't understand.
Frigidarius. This is
Frigid-
bringer of cold.
Ganesha, could you get my coat? Frigidarius
There
out
you
here.
go. There you go. That was a better
Okay.
joke.
Thanks. All right.
So this is bringer of cold. So I did Jack Frost. He's one of my favorite fairy tale characters.
That's beautiful.
So I'm just kind of using a word and just making a drawing for it for Inktober, and man, it is
so.
It's been tough.
What's the word for tomorrow?
The word for tomorrow?
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Arrowworm.
Where is he getting these words?
I found them online in a dictionary. It's a random word generator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just go through like a roulette.
He did. I thought your friend did it for you.
Yeah, I lost the list.
So you're just doing it random words.
Yes, I made my own words and took it from there.
You didn't take a picture of the list or anything?
No, I messed up there. I asked him for a new one, but he keeps forgetting to give me a new one.
Well, you know what? You're doing the same thing. You're. I mean,
I'm actually been more up to it than he has.
Those are great. I love those ones.
Thank you.
They're a little more understandable, and I feel like the improv scene that I just did adds to the quality of your work.
Of course.
Because you're an artist and you're practicing your craft.
Correct.
Have you heard this expression? They were saying this, that he has the heart of an artist, but not the talent.
Yeah, I actually have heard that.
I think they're talking about me when it comes to radio.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like you're an artist with that switchboard.
Well, I have the heart. I want to perform, and I want to do, but I'm not good at it. Now, I did find out that
Why
there
must
is.
you bash yourself?
Well,
You're
it's because
fantastic
it's
at
not
what
funny.
you do.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Now, there's other local radio stations, internet radio stations. We ran into one.
Yeah, we did.
And I tried listening, but they're not even on the air sometimes. That's how we are.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do a podcast.
No.
Then there's another one called Black Sky Radio. Have you heard of them? They do comedy programs on there, some stand-up comics from around there. But you have to listen to the radio. Meaning, I think we're the only one doing YouTube and podcast and broadcast live in the area.
We're the only person doing a podcast.
That's why it's called a podcast, because it has all of it together.
It's a big old goulash.
But it's all what you need to do. And so, as we're closing the show, who wants to take on? One of you guys are going to take on the Facebook Live. From your phone. Can you do that?
I cannot, because I am not tech savvy like this guy over here, the Apple Master. He could probably get it done. Apple Master.
Well, it'd be someone really just holding the phone and broadcasting it.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
Or do Instagram Live.
Instagram, I don't know which is better.
I don't know
which is better, Jack.
Do you have Snapchat too?
We'll talk about this.
You know what? We'll do We'll make an Instagram of KCTK.
Yeah.
And we'll do Instagram and Live.
We'll even put up the whole Gilly picture up on the a symbol.
No, it'll be us. It's one of you guys will have to hold it when you're.
Like a great
I guess I could put it on the stand there, right?
Or you could put it on the stand over there.
Yeah.
You sound more upbeat about this.
Yeah.
You sound all like, "Ew, this sounds."
I always
lame.
think
I'm
No,
fucking
I like the Facebook. I like the Facebook idea. I don't like the Instagram.
Yeah, that's what the word I said was Instagram.
Okay.
God, this kid.
Okay.
God, this kid not knowing modern social media.
Technology.
But I'll tell you what we'll do is that
Is he really Apple Matt?
we will keep moving on is what we'll do, because that's what we that's what we'll do. We'll just keep moving on and
you know
advancing.
what?
And next time we'll have Facebook Live, maybe.
You know what?
What?
We kept it pretty clean. This
We
show.
did.
We
I'm
did.
wondering if this is too boring and too long, but we kept it clean.
We kept it very clean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you did! Yeah,
and,
we did.
And also not a lot of Kermit. I think maybe Kermit's over. Yeah.
We'll have to get somebody else to call.
Yeah. And Keith didn't call. We missed Keith. So thanks for listening, everybody. That's our fun time. We call it.
Hey, everybody,
That was Frigidaire. What's the name of it? Anyway,
Frigidaire.
that's Ganesha coming in.
Nisha.
So thanks for listening to KCTK Radio's Week Review. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.